Hello, what's up? Welcome back to the Rachel Mueller podcast. If you've never met before, I share messages for the collective of humanity or about overcoming suffering, becoming their happiest and highest selves. If you want a one-on-one reading or energy work or coaching, I also offer that for a more customized, supportive program in, like I said, overcoming health challenges, losing weight. You want a happier and healthier relationship, lots of things. And today I want to talk about the importance of boredom, which is super not talked about at all. You know, we're kind of told from a young age, be busy all the time. However, let's take a step back and look at that a little bit at different levels and degrees. So when we're kids, right, play is very important for our development. It teaches us social skills and boundaries, learning the world around us. And then, for some reason, kind of immediately into elementary school, we are busy all day at school. We have nap time in preschool, not kindergarten. And then a lot of parents put their kids in sports or clubs after school, and then middle school and high school, you have to be in all the clubs, and college, you work your butt off and work really hard, and you're busy all the time, interning job. And then we become adults and we have to work a lot of hours. And then some people go to the gym. Some people are too tired to do anything stimulating after work because their job is so exhausting. And something that's really coming up as our consciousness evolves and expands is when we're actually bored and don't have anything to do. That's when our creative juices really flow, right? So for me, when I'm not distracting myself, that's when these creative messages come in very, very easily, right? Or when an artist is like, I need to sit down and do this, or I need to make time to create art. Some things are just birthed, right? And they're ready to come when they're ready to come. Or people get writer's block, you know, because they are so busy and distracting themselves with constant music or podcasts or YouTube videos or eating or working out or doing something, working, you know. Oh, I need to go hang out with my friends, and this is what we do all the time. But do you remember when you were a kid in the backseat of a car growing up, and you would look outside and see the sky in clouds? Oh, there's a dog outside. It ran up on me. Jeez, this scared me. Right? And think of all the imagination we had when we were younger. Imagining what we wanted to be when we grew up, what our life would look like. And for some reason, it just, starts to kind of get put on the back burner as we become kids and young adults and then adults. And I'm very much someone that, like I said, looking at the collective of humanity, well, it's not rocket science. Why do we think so many people are anxious or depressed or don't have meaning or are isolated or lonely? They aren't fulfilled. They're not living an authentic life. They're not truly creating anything that makes them feel really good. Years ago, I have a cousin who is into holistic stuff like me, and I'm pretty sure she went to the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, and I had a couple coaching sessions with her, and there was like a graph of like 6 to 8 pillars of something foods, primary foods. So that was kind of the bigger purpose and meaning. And one of those was creative energy. And at that point, I was like, I don't create anything. I don't create art, like paintings or drawings. And I remember she was like, well, creativity doesn't have to be art. For her, she loves to cook. And in the kitchen, she creates, beautiful masterpieces and dishes and, new things to come up with. And that is very much not me. But what I create now are messages and videos and workshops and offerings and courses and teachings. And those very much fill up my purposes and my passions and creating something bigger than me. I've also seen it in my personal life. I've just created waves of new patterns in how I set boundaries and how I'll teach future women in my life how to set boundaries, and workshops that have helped people overcome traumas and understand themselves better, new teachings and understandings of them being a soul. So there can be a lot of things to create. It doesn't always have to be like a big business or a piece of art. It can be a movement, it can be courses, it can be, some people are very much into fashion. People that are engineers or architects or interior designers, right? They're creating things. Again, engineers might be creating new packages or new foods at companies. So I guess going back to the main part of this message, sometimes creativity has to be a part of the job. However, if you kind of want to truly create from something that's bigger than you and you're just channeling it, you do kind of have to create this space for being bored and not being distracted with, like I said, YouTube videos, music, something playing all the time, right? If you always want to escape your thoughts and get out of your head because your anxiety is really high, then you're not going to be kind of grounded and rooted in creation that you want to bring to the world. So something to consider. Let me know if this helps you or you have any ideas or share your experience. I'd love to hear or see them. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.